Hello yogis! Today we will talk about arm balances. If you are not new to my classes, you know how much I love arm balances. And today we'll do a flow which is leading towards the crow pose. Okay, but first we will start with some breathing exercises. So roll your shoulders back and down, grow tall from your hips, all as usual. Take a big inhale and exhale slowly. And another one, starting with your belly, all the way up towards the collarbones. And exhale, starting with the top, all the way to the bottom. And one more like that, big inhale. And exhale. And with the next inhalation, bring your hands all the way up. Grow tall. Move one part of the rib cage up and then the other. Interlace your fingers. Reach up towards the sky with your palms. Inhale up. And with exhale, start to lead your hands to the back of the room as far as you can without squeezing your lower back. So draw your lower ribs back and just work with your shoulders. Create some blood flow there in your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Then gently release your fingers. Bring your right hand on the floor and reach towards the left with your left hand, towards the right. Inhale here. With exhale, bring your chest up towards the skull. Bend both elbows, slide them to the back of the room and reach up with your chest. Inhale, bring it up to center. Interlace your fingers again, but this time try to change your interlacing. So it feels weird, you did that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, move your hands to the back of the room. Shake your head now, make sure that you're not reaching forward with your chin. Your neck is long, long, long. Reach up towards the sky. Release your fingers, bring your left hand on the floor and reach to the left with your right one. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your chest up towards the sky. Bend your elbows like somebody's pulling your elbows to the back of the room and you're still reaching forward with the center of the sternum. And bring it up. Hands to heart. And then plant your hands in front of you like if there is a wall and you are pressing towards the wall with your hands and you press to the opposite wall with the space between your shoulder blades. Keep it up. Inhale and exhale, and then this wall starts moving towards you and you're still trying your best to press it away from you. And you start to bend your elbows, taking your elbows towards your lower ribs. Keep pressing the wall. Roll your shoulders back, and there is another one behind you, so you're pressing it too. Engage your core here. So this is the position of your arms in chaturanga and in the crow pose. You will use the same. So you're always squeezing your elbows towards the center line. Shake it all out. Shake your shoulders. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Reach back. Open your chest and move forward. Sway your chest from side to side. Move your hands different directions. And then grow tall. Bring your knees towards your chest. Make sure that you have a space behind you. And roll your back. Take your knees with you. Create some circle motion. Massaging your lower back, your sacrum, top of your glutes. Squeeze it in big time. And then release your left leg forward without touching the ground, just hanging out there. Press your heel forward. Squeeze your right knee towards you, so creating this counteraction between your left foot and your right knee. And move that right knee towards your armpit more and more, more and more. And then release your left foot on the ground, press your left hip crease with your left hand, and open your left knee to the right. And try to level your hip creases here, roll your shoulders back, both shoulders really nice touching the ground. Big inhale and exhale. Then squeeze your right knee towards your armpit again. Grab your pinky edge. Bring the knee towards the ground. Just use the weight of your hand here and really ground through your left hand, pressing your hip to the floor. Inhales and exhales. And then linking this leg up. See how close to the face you can bring those toes. And then bend your right knee and your left knee. Squeeze it in one more time. And then linking your right leg forward. Just hanging out here, hovering from the ground. And start to create this line from your right foot to your left knee. So start to bring that knee closer to your armpit. Reach forward with your right heel. Reach to the ground with your left knee. Breathe in and out. Shoulders are really broad. And then bring your right heel on the floor. And start to bring the knee even closer to the armpit. And then kick that heel up. Grab the pinky edge of your left foot. And start to bring the knee closer to the floor. Press your right hip crease to the ground. Broad shoulders, long back, long belly. Inhales and exhales. With every exhalation, bring the knee closer to the ground. Good job. And then linking this leg up towards the sky. Massage your hamstring. See how close towards your face you can bring that foot. And then bend your knees again. Linking both up towards the sky. Reach up towards your toes with your hands. And then bring your right leg on top of the left one. Like crisscrossing your legs. Bend your knees. Create this Garudasana legs. And the same about the arms. So your right hand goes underneath the left one. And you can connect the palms of your hands together. So with inhale, you're reaching to the ground with your fingertips and with your toes. Exhale, squeeze it in, connect your knees and your elbows. Crunch your belly. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, connect. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And lay back. Release your hands, release your legs. Wiggle it around, roll your wrists and ankles. And we'll do the same on the other side. So remember that you're squeezing your inner thighs, shoulders, really huge space between your shoulder blades. And you're reaching forward, away from your shoulders with your forearms. Okay? So left leg on top of the right one. Left hand underneath the right one. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Inhale. Elongate everything. Touch the ground with fingertips and toes. Exhale. Crunch it. Inhale. Stretch your shoulders big time. And crunch. Inhale. Super long. Exhale. And then bring it on the ground. Release your hands. Release your legs. Shake it all away. And then bend your knees, keep your knees about shins about 90 degrees angle. Press your heels to imaginary wall in front of you. And press your hip creases away from you with your hands. And then plant your hands on your kneecaps. Press them there too. So create this contraction between the shoulder and the heel of your head. And keep pressing it like that. So there is a wall right here. There's a shelf and you're pressing that. So keep your hands where they are. Keep pressing them, rolling your shoulders back and not squeezing your shoulders forward, then rolling back towards the ground. And then bring your right leg forward, hovering from the floor, bring it back. And another 3 times, same right leg, engage your core. And just one more. Readjust the position of your hands. Present towards your knees, roll your shoulders back. We'll do the same on the left leg. Inhale. And bring it back to the heel of your hand. Inhale. Another 2. And last one. So keep your knees bended where they are, but plant your hands on the ceiling, an imaginary ceiling right here. And the same here, so the ceiling starts to move towards you and you press the ground with your spine and press your low back to the ground and your belly button is kissing the spine column here. Bend your elbows. Squeeze your elbows towards your lower ribs. Press the ceiling away from you. And then see if you can lift your hands up, legs up, and start to move them up. 1, 2, move your hips from the ground, 3, just for 5, 4, 5. Then bend your knees, take them wide apart, and take them towards your shoulders. The same action with your hips. 1, 2, 3. Keep pressing the ceiling. And 5. Good job. Reach it up. Give yourself a full body stretch. And then bring your right leg to the right slightly. Bring your left ankle on top of that. And then move your wrist. So grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull it gently for a banana pose. Bring it back to center. And your left leg goes to the left. Right ankle on top. Pull your left wrist towards the right. Stretch it out. Good. Then bring your knees back to center. Grab it. Move back and forth until you find your way to a sitting position. Move it around. How's your shoulders? I think they're great, right? So take several crisscross action like that. Hug yourself. In, hug it. In another time. And release your hands. Move your feet forward. Roll it around. Take them wide apart. And then plant your hands behind you. Press your hips forward, toes to the ground. And bring it back down. Then bend your knees just a bit. And wiggle your knees from side to side. From side to side. And then bring your knees to the left. And start to move away from that right heel. To the left, to the left. Find this nice twist. Moving your right rib all the way there to the left. And see if you can bring that right hip closer to the floor and move your ribcage away from that. Then bring it back to center. Move your knees different direction. And gently start to step to the right. Like you're stepping around your hips with your hands. Breathe in and out. With every exhalation, twist deeper. Move that ribcage. Gently bring it back to center. Connect the soles of your feet together. Roll the shoulders back. Elbows towards the hip creases. And move forward. Hinge forward. Good. Lift it up. So here's the thing. Keep the soles of your feet together. Bring your right knee on the ground. Plant your left hand on the hip crease. Right hand next to the right knee. Take a big inhale. And move your chest away from that knee. See if you can get closer to the knee. Not all the way to the edge. Maybe right in the middle of your thigh here. Take a big inhale. And move it gently. Maybe pulse it a bit. Or just work with your inhales and exhales. Bring it back to center. And then bring your left knee on the ground. Left hand next to the knee. Right hand on the hip crease. And start to move your chest towards the knee. Maybe leave this hand higher up towards the knee. On the middle of your thigh. Bring it back to center. Release the legs wide apart again. And start to step forward. Inhale here. Exhale closer to the ground. Another inhale. Closer to the ground. So keep your legs engaged. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And reach to the back with your knuckles. Reach forward with your chest. Long belly. Move your hands from one side to another. From left to right. Bring it back to center. Collect your knees, cross your shins, and find the tabletop. Move your hips one direction and then the other. And then your right leg goes back. Take a bandage on your right knee. Press your heel full up from here, from the hip joint.
Keep your hips square. Press it up, press it up, press it up. Good. Then start to find some circular motion here. With inhale, bringing your knee towards your chest. Open the knee to the side. And just another one like that. Then keep that knee parallel to the ground. See if you can kick this leg. Breathe in and out. And then move the straight leg all the way to the top of your space towards your pinky edge. With next inhale, bring your knees forward, chest up, tuck the back toe under, lift the back knee up. Super long body from the heel to the crown of your head. Breathe in and out, and then see if you can hover your fingertips from the floor. Maybe reach forward. Maybe you can lift it up without moving this knee to the side, so squeeze it inside. Inhale and exhale. Weight on the back leg. And plant both hands on the ground. And keep this back knee lifted. Plant your left hand on the floor. Press your right knee away from you, maybe moving on the pinky edge. Find this twist. Find this nice stretch right here in this area. And bring it back to center. Step back to plank. Feel your core. Move the belly button up towards the spine. Inhale and exhale. And then gently bend your knees. Bring them on the ground. And then start to move your torso parallel to the ground. Bend your elbows towards your rib cage for chaturanga. Inhale, chest up, thighs on the ground. And swing it back to child pose for quick child pose. Just couple inhales and exhales. Roll your forehead on the ground. And bring it up. Left leg goes back. And we'll do the same thing on the left side. So bend your knee, kick the heel up, keeping your hips square there. Keep them square, keep the heel up, kick it up, kick it up, kick it up, kick it more. And then keeping your hips square, shoulders square, start to find circular movements. Knee towards the chest, open to the left, and keep moving it like that. Just another round. And then bring the knee to the side, and it's option to kick this heel, keeping your hips square, shoulders square, and then bring that foot towards the top of the space, towards your left pinky. Inhale, start to bring your hips forward, lift your chest high up, tap your back toe under, lift the heel, breathe in and out, and create this nice action towards the ground with both feet, like you want to spread this mat apart, and then hover your hands from the floor, reach forward and maybe up. Center that knee, so don't let it fall to the left yet. Breathe in and out, weight to the back leg. And then plant both hands on the ground. And this time your right hand stays on the ground, left hand inside of your left knee, and press the knee away from you, maybe left foot on the pinky edge. Find this twist, find this nice stretch. And then plant both hands in front of you. Step to plank. Hold this plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upper facing dog. Down facing dog. Good. And then your right leg goes up, parallel to the floor. And we'll start to glide forward. So with inhale, bring your knee towards the chest. Exhale, glide back, linking the leg. Inhale, and bring it back. And the last one. And step into plank. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Upper facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg goes back, parallel to the ground. With inhalation, knee towards the chest. Rock forward for plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Leg is parallel to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. And the last one. And bring it back. One-legged plank. Find your plank. Inhale here, chaturanga, upper facing dog, downward facing dog. And then look at your toes and step all the way to the back of your yoga mat. Inhale here, forward fold, exhale. Feel your hamstrings, move your sitting bones up, move your chest down. Now blend your hands in front of you. Tiptoe your feet wide apart, like yoga mat wide apart. Keep your heels there, move your toes to the sides. And then lengthen your spine and start to bend your knees. So lift your heels up first, bend your knees, sink deeper. See if you can keep this pose with your heels lifted. And then gently bring your heels on the ground. Plant your elbows inside of your knees. Reach up with your chest. Inhales and exhales. Press your hips forward, knees to the side. Move your hands forward too. Plant your hands in front of you, like there's a wall, remember about that? So press the wall and press the wall behind you with your back. Keep your spine straight and strong and start to bend your elbows towards your lower ribs. Keep pressing this wall. Keep breathing. So see if you can keep your hands on this wall and lift your heels up. Bring your heels down to the ground, hands in front of the heart, and bring it all the way up to standing. So from here, we will try our attempt to the cryo pose. So bring your feet together. Tails touching, heels touching. Lengthen your spine. Bring your hands in front of the heart. Lift your heels up. Spine is super long. And then start to press your heels together. Move your knees apart. So heels lifted. Press your heels together. Knees apart. Sink deeper with your belly. Bring your hands in a capital T. Breathe in and out. Move your belly down, closer between your thighs. And then see if you can touch the edges of your rib cage with your knees. So press your knees towards your chest. So you're already in the perfect cryo position. So the only thing left, you can plant your hands in front of you. And you see your knees already next to your armpit. So, and start to press the ground away from you. And we did that today in so many different positions. So create that really nice shelf with your hands. And start to lift your booty up. And maybe one heel at a time. Maybe two together. And breathe here. See, maybe you can lift your hips higher up. Then gently bring your toes on the ground. Bring your feet wide apart. Plant your hands in front of the heart. Grow tall. Then just simply sit back. Move your feet forward. Inhale and exhale. Plant your hands behind you. Fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your hips up. Move your head to the back of the room. Bring it back. Bend your knees. Grab your knees. Roll your back. Find some circle movements. Bend your knees towards your chest. Grab the pinky edges of your feet. Rock back and forth. And instead of taking your tail up, move it towards the front edge of your yoga mat. Long back, sacrum parallel to the ground, laying on the ground. Top of your glutes reaching to the floor. Long belly. And see if you can link in one leg at a time. Maybe grabbing your heels. Just try it out, blade. See if you can touch the ground with your toes. Play with that. And then linking your legs up, hands up. And just sway from side to side like a seaweed. No effort at all. Bring your knees towards your chest. Squeeze it in. Roll on the right side of the body. And lift it up to sitting position. So, I hope you like it. This approach to the cryo pose from the top, not from the bottom, and not from the wide-legged stand. So just try it out, play with that, and let me know how you feel about that on the comments below.